start this mission with a yang. One up for the good guys.
Nice work, students. As you know, we've been having some trouble with the security network in this area. We need boots on the ground to investigate. That means you, team. Onward!
Taking out the trash. I wonder how old this stuff is.
Ah, yes, the Emerald Forest is filled with the ruins of ancient kingdoms. Keep an eye out for artifacts. Dr. RWBY is always looking to expand Beacon's collection.
Kitty gloves are coming off. Did that tickle? Taking out the trash.
The security control center for this region is inside that cave. Go have a look, and maybe we can discover what the problem is. Some sort of foreign object. I feel like I've seen that symbol before. Never mind that. Defend the control center while I undo the damage. Make sure your weapons are loaded and your mustache wax is stoned. This could get hairy. Students, we're a quarter of the way there. Keep up the good work. Halfway point, team! Hold on just a little longer. We're almost finished.
Tastes like fist. You're not so tough. Pow! Right in the kisser. Tastes like fist.
Some sort of foreign object. I feel like I've seen that symbol before. Never mind that. Defend the control center while I undo the damage. Make sure your weapons are loaded and your mustache wax is stowed. This could get hairy. Students, we're a quarter of the way there. Keep up the good work. Halfway point, team. Hold on just a little longer. We're almost finished.
Tickle.
Bravo, team, bravo! The security network in this region is ship-shape once again. I'll get some of our staff to see if they can find anything about that mysterious symbol. Excellent work. Another area, another security network in need of repairs. Keep an eye out for any clues about who did this. We're all counting on you. These are more dangerous than the Grimm you fought before. When it sees you, it will spin before it charges. While it's spinning, dodge out of the way. It will be disoriented after it passes. That's when you strike.
Nailed it. Chalk one up for the good guys.
I know it's a stretch, but maybe you operate that mechanism to extend the bridge. Ah, it worked! And seemed to attract some Grimm. Happy hunting!
the trash. Gotcha!
Just as I thought, more sabotage from our friend with the symbol. But those cages... Was someone trying to capture Grimm? I don't like the looks of this. For now, let's just focus on the objective. Defend that control center while I undo the damage. Get ready! We're a quarter of the way there. Keep up the good work. Halfway point, team.
Did that tickle?
Hold on just a little longer. We're almost finished. Team. I've just received a report. That's right! The symbol we've been seeing belongs to Merlot Industries. It's an old research and development corporation, far before your time. The company was crippled by the collapse of Mountain Glen, where they lost their primary facility and chief staff member. they never recovered from the incident and eventually shut down. Which begs the question, why is their technology suddenly popping up in the Emerald Forest? I've never been one for riddles and history. More of a man of action, if I do say so myself. But I think I know someone who can help. Onward to victory!
Professor Port informed me that you found some old Merlot Industries technology interfering with our security network. It might be nothing. Or it might be everything! Either way, I believe it should be worth investigating the Merlot Industries building in Mountain Glen. If my old maps are still accurate, it should be located somewhere near the center of town. Just do your best not to end up like the brilliant men and women who work there.
I didn't think we'd be coming back here so soon. Booyah! 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 That did not sound good. You're not so tough. Taking out the trash. Hello?
Well, that's an issue. It appears the bridge is blocked. According to my map, we should be able to take a detour through the city's old waterway system.
Well, what are we waiting for? Get it? Guys?
Activate the switch to open the lock. I hope it still works. It looks a little rusty.
Check this out. Booyah! Bring 'em on! Booyah!
Aha! The door is open!
Man, I bet this place used to be nice. How it's done.
There! That's the facility! I can't believe how well it withstood the years. A shame still. Dr. Mallow would have never let something like this hinder the progress of his work. I can only imagine what we'll find. Oh dear! Watch out, team! The treasure hunt will have to wait until you kill those Grimm!
Did that tickle?
There! That's the facility! I can't believe how well it withstood the years. A shame still. Dr. Mallow would have never let something like this hinder the progress of his work. I can only imagine what we'll find inside. Oh dear! Watch out, team! The treasure hunt will have to wait until you kill those Grimm! Report in!
We're okay, Dr. Oobleck.
Ah, thank goodness. I'm afraid you're now in Mountain Glen's subterranean levels. This area has become even more dangerous since our last, visit. So be careful!
This looks interesting. Let's not waste it. I'll take that. And that's why they call me the Ice Queen. Perfect form. And that's why they call me the Ice Queen. Another perfectly timed move. Is that it? What was that thing?
It appeared to be a creature of Grimm, but modified, mutated. Fascinating. Excellent work, team.
Aw, too cold for you? Another perfectly timed move.
be able to reach the exit through these doors. Just turn the power back on so we can open them up. Oh dear. That is a bomb. And a very large bomb at that. Who would booby trap? Give me a moment. Okay, team. Physically tampering with this device, or the card it's attached to could possibly trigger an explosion. Luckily, these tracks lead to a deep chasm and an underground river. But with the way the device is triggered, gather as many nearby dust crystals as you can find. Time is of the essence, but remember, remain calm. Right, look at that. Just her. There's no fuel left in the car! Hurry, gather those dust crystals! That cart seems to have run out of fuel. No fuel left in the car! Hurry, gather those dust crystals! You're halfway there! Keep going! The cart is out of fuel. Grab more dust crystals. No fuel left in the car! Hurry, gather those dust crystals! The cart is out of fuel. Grab more dust crystals. That seems to have run out of fuel.
perfect form.
Well, I'm glad everyone was able to keep their cool and not explode. That would have made for an uncomfortable parent-teacher conference. Still, who reprogrammed the security network? Who set up that trap? And where in the world did the mutated Grimm come from? I have several theories, and none of them are good news.
We should look around for a way to open these doors. Let's see if this works. This way seems better. Another perfectly timed move. That A plus. It's probably no accident these columns are here. Another one for my collection. That tree is beautiful. Another green one? This is not a good sign.
This is indeed concerning. Those mutated Grimm you fought in Mountain Glim were no fluke. Now we know there are more of them. Follow those train tracks uphill and maybe we can find out where they're coming from.
Is that it? Proper form is still important here. Too cold for you? On. Too cold for you? Perfect form. Uh-oh. Stick together.
Team, that was an incredible display of fighting mastery. We must get to the source of where these mutated monstrosities are coming from, and more importantly, who's behind it. I sense we're getting close. If you can manage to get to the end of the rail line, we just might find the answers we need.
So easy.
No sign of those train tracks anywhere. They must be hidden behind one of those doors. See if you can find a way to get them open.
Another key, perhaps? Let's see if this works. Eliminated. A+. Look for a key in those vases. Let's see if this works. What are they loading onto that ship? Something's not right.
Team, this discovery is a bit unexpected and worse than I feared. That appears to be an active Mallow Industries ship. But Dr. Mallow hasn't been heard from or seen in ages. I must inform Osmond at once. Meanwhile, I want you to investigate that ship, but please, a safe distance.
A+. What do we have here?
like it's being used as a temporary storage facility for Grimm, of all things. This is quite the discovery.
Another one for my collection. Goodbye. And that's why they call me the Ice Queen. Is that it?
Great job, you made it to the ship. I may need you to get a closer look to see what kind of cargo they're carrying. But be careful not to be spotted. Who knows what kind of security they have.
What's in that container over there?
Team! Where are you? Report in! Students! Please! Oh dear. Ospin's not going to be happy about this.
Uh-oh. I think we're a long way. Dr. Ooblik, speak up. We can't hear you. Let's try contacting him from that communications tower. Those androids don't look like the friendly ones. Done. Done. Okay, we're at the tower. Now what? We can't get a signal. There has to be something we can try.
Whatever you did, just keep doing that. The radio seems to be giving me some feedback, so I'm not sure how much crates somewhere else on that island. You must make sure at all costs that you don't think. Understood?
Not quite sure I caught all that. Something about another tower? Perfect form. Perfect form. And that's why they call me the Ice Queen. Too cold for you? Is that it? The second tower is ahead. Let's keep moving.
It's working! The signal seems better, but for some reason, I'm not sure if you can still hear me. Just a little more and I can pinpoint your exact location on the island. And if you can't do that, you'll lose the rest. Nevertheless, keep it up!
Let's get our communication communications back on. Too cold for you? Perfect form. And done. Perfect form.
That's better. Sorry, but the reception is always so bad all the way out here. I hope you're enjoying your stay on the island. You're the first visitors I've had in... well... you are the first.
Dr. Oobleck? Who is this?
Oh, where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. My name's Dr. Malone. You don't know me, but I most certainly know who you are. Nevertheless, I'm thrilled you're here. You might be exactly what I need for a very important experiment.
That Dr. Merlot? As in the Merlot Industries?
For such terrific students as yourselves, oh, this should be an easy test, right?
Again, Dr. Merlot.
Our spin. Or shall I call you ours? Like old times, Charlie.
And that's why they call me the Ice Queen. Goodbye. On. Too cold for you?
I thought you perished in the Mountain Glen disaster, a tragedy you played no small part in.
'Twas a mere speed bump on the superhighway of scientific progress. You couldn't possibly imagine the ramifications of my latest research.
The world was a much safer place without you, you know?
Sending your students out on an excursion like this.
They're more than a match for your mindless robots. What you're doing here is wrong.
Aw, too cold for you? Too cold for you? Perfect form.
Trying to make the world a better place is wrong? Say what you will about me. It won't change the fact that you're powerless to stop me.
You'll botch this somehow. You always do.
Well, let's agree to disagree. I tell you, Oz, it has been truly a pleasure catching up, but unfortunately it's time for me to run. Farewell, old chum.
Team, we've been attempting to locate Merlot's island, but have yet to obtain its coordinates. I need you to continue exploring and contact me when you find any evidence of his whereabouts.
Perfect form. Perfect form. What has Merlot done with this part of the island?
Students, have you found something?
There appears to be equipment extracting a green substance and keeping it elsewhere.
I suspect Merlot is on this island for a reason. He's harvesting this substance, and whatever he's using it for can't be good.
Hey now, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Good. That definitely got his attention. I want you to follow the pipeline. Any luck will lead us right to Dr. Merlot.
I can hear everything you're saying, you know.
done with this part of the island?
Students, have you found something?
There appears to be equipment extracting a green substance and pumping it elsewhere.
I suspect Merlot is on this island for a reason. He's harvesting this substance, and whatever he's using it for can't be good.
We should try shutting off that pipeline. Oops, Dr. Crow.
Hey now, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Good. That definitely got his attention. I want you to follow the pipeline. With any luck, it will lead us right to Dr. Merlot.
I can hear everything you're saying, you know.
What has Merlot done with this part of the island?
Students, have you found something?
There appears to be equipment extracting a green substance and pumping it elsewhere.
I suspect Merlot is on this island for a reason. He's harvesting this substance, and whatever he's using it for can't be good.
We should try shutting off that pipeline. Oops, Dr. Crow.
Hey now, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Good. That definitely got his attention. I want you to follow the pipeline. With any luck, it will lead us right to Dr. Merlot.
I can hear everything you're saying, you know.
I guess we have no choice but to take this route.
It's amazing that you survived the disaster in Mountain Glen, Merlot. Was it sheer luck or part of your master plan?
Would you believe me if I told you it wasn't my fault?
I believe that you wouldn't take accountability for your actions. I believe that you wouldn't take accountability for your actions.
Admittedly, Mountain Glen is a bit of a sore spot for me. Decades of hard work, countless research projects, not to mention all of the specimens I collected over the years. All lost without a trace.
Let me get this straight. You're upset that you lost your research?
The work done at Merlot Industries was critical to the advancement of artificial intelligence and genetics. Without it, Remnant would still be in the Dark Ages.
You've missed the point. An entire city was laid to waste. Countless lives were lost. My only question is how much of the damage were you personally responsible for?
Well, how else was I supposed to conduct my research? Our supply of test subjects was running thin.
And when the Grimm came back, the city's population was driven underground where it was safe. Mr. Merlot.
Believe things happen for a reason, Oz? I mean, your little prodigies practically washed ashore here on my island.
I'm not sure what you're getting at.
Maybe they can be of some use to me after all. How serendipitous. Greetings, and welcome to Merlot Industries, where we're building a better tomorrow, today.
This place is a bit creepy.
Team, in order for me to help you, I'll need to know the layout of the lab. Keep your eyes peeled for any maps, schematics, or better yet, any access terminals that would allow us to tap into Merlot's network.
Another one for regulation.
I want my guests to feel welcome, but my security team rarely feels the same way.
We'll need to shut off the screen real quick. What do we have here? This beam is off. We can proceed.
Here at Merlot Industries, we take pride in innovation. Together, with your help and a little of your special spark, we will build a better tomorrow.
For you, Merlot, there won't be any tomorrow to restore.
A+. Any clue where this elevator might take us?
Here before you are the Stage 2 processing tanks.
The Grimm are clearly attracted to that substance. Perfect form. About time. Another one for my collection. Goodbye. No match for me.
Oh, I would appreciate it if you didn't break all my things. But alas, my android will rebuild it in no time. This way, please.
Is it just me, or is he being a little too welcoming? Any clue where this elevator might take us?
Here we have the engineering wing, the so-called brains of the operation. If you're not counting my own intellect. Oh, no, Lieutenant, there aren't any traps here. Yet.
We appear to be in some sort of data proxy.
Here we have the engineering wing, the so-called brains of the operation. If you're not counting my own intellect. Oh, no, there aren't any traps here. Yet.
There are computers everywhere.
Good find, team. Do you see any terminals that you can access?
You never saw it coming.
Wait, did you just... Oh, no. How could I be so stupid?
Initiating the upload.
You did it. Now, can you proxy the signal over to me with your scroll?
Prepare to meet your doom, students! Wait, did you just... Oh, no. How could I be so stupid?
Initiating the upload.
You did it. Now, can you proxy the signal over to me with your scroll?
Prepare to meet your doom, students!
Gets him everywhere.
Crush them! Finish them now!
I strike from the shadows.
Would you rip them apart already?
Gets him every time. Good riddance.
It's complete. Let me see. Yes, I have everything I need. Team, I want you to head to the lower levels, to the manufacturing wing.
I'll be waiting.
짜잔!